Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Once again, I take this opportunity to welcome each and everyone on this platform, your number one online TV that is always committed to give you the best of everything. Yeah, and in case this is your first time on this platform, please consider subscribing. Yeah, subscribing doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything. Just hit on that subscribe button, then it turns black and it turns the word subscribed. Yeah, and for those who have not yet hit on the notification bell, if you're not getting notifications whenever we post anything, please hit on the notification bell as well. Yeah, then we also have an opportunity of joining the channel. You become a community member of the channel just by paying a very little amount. Yeah, just hit on that join button you see just next there. Just hit on it and you join. When you join, you are actually supporting the channel. We need to move the channel to another level. You get it? We need to put it to another level. So, and as I promised you, this channel is dedicated to the community, especially to the less privileged communities. So we need to do a lot. So by joining the channel, you are one way or supporting it. Excuse me, I have some flu, so you'll just excuse me today. I've actually come to react about the British or the UK mainstream media, what the UK mainstream media portrayed during the World Cup. We all respect the UK and Great Britain in general. We all respect BBC. BBC is a world service radio station that broadcasts in different languages. But as how they were showing the Islamophobia and how they were showing how they hate the Arab world during the World Cup, particularly some of their workers, some of their broadcasters, some of the commentators, it wasn't really well. It started with the opening ceremony. When the Quran was read, BBC did not broadcast that. You see, that was the opening ceremony of the World Cup. BBC did not showcase the Quran recitation. Now, on the last day, they actually criticized Messi being honored with the Arab clock. Let us look at this now. Let us look at this. The gifting of traditional Arabian garment by Qatari officials to World Cup champion Lionel Messi during the tournament's closing ceremony has stirred commentary in the British press that observers have called racist. You see, a traditional Arabian garment gifted to Lionel Messi following Argentina's World Cup final win on Sunday has drawn racist commentary from the British press. Qatari Amir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani offered a bisht, a clock the royal was also wearing at that time, to Messi after Argentina's historic win against France, following a tense penalty shootout. The bisht is a clock made of light material with trimming, sometimes made of real gold, and is often worn by top officials and high-status individuals or on special occasions. You see this because Qatar is in a desert. That's why the cloth is a bit light. But you'll find the same cloth in different countries. They wear them during winter. Yeah. The offering of the gown by the Amir symbolized appreciation and respect for Messi's footballing achievements. It's a dress for an official occasion and worn for celebrations. This was a celebration of Messi. Hassan Al-Thawadi, a Secretary General of Qatar's World Cup Organizing Committee, told BBC Sport. You see, actually during the prophet's time, these clothes were worn whenever you win a battle, whenever you win. Yeah, it is actually symbolize. even when you finish graduation. That's why you see when people graduate, they're given that gown. It's the same way, because graduation started with the Arabs. What you should know, graduation started with the Arabs. That's why you see university students, when they are graduating, they wear that. In that, they are congratulating them upon finishing upon achieving something. So the Amir was congratulating Lionel Messi upon winning the tournament. However, British media outlets and sports pundits were quick to mock the garment, accusing Al-Thani of disrespecting Messi by covering his Argentina shirt. The Telegraph deemed the gesture a bizarre act that ruined the greatest moment in World Cup history. Seems a shame in a way that they covered up Messi in his Argentina shirt. BBC commentary Gary Lineker. This Gary Lineker is actually a mess for BBC. Gary Lineker said during a live broadcast of the ceremony, as other members of his panel asked just why, stating there is no reason to do that. ESPN writer Mark Ogden wrote in a now deleted tweet, "All the pics are ruined by somebody making him wear a cape that looks like he's about to have a haircut." You get a point? The criticism were called ignorant and racist by many who understood the cultural significance of the beast, as fans remarked that Messi appeared pleased to be wearing it. The garment of clothing is a beast, and the intention is to honor and respect Messi, not to cover his shirt. Plus, I don't see Messi complaining, so why are you? Twitter user Guy wrote. British Iranian actor and comedian Omid Jalili also weighed in on the debate. Messi was given the beast, a status garment worn on special occasions by Arab men associated with royalty, not explained on the UK commentary. You are welcome, Jalili wrote. Some also called out a double standard in media reactions, pointing to the lack of outrage over former Brazilian footballer Pelé wearing a sombrero during Brazil's World Cup win in Mexico in 1970. So we should remember when Brazil won in 1970, that was in Mexico, when Brazil won the World Cup. Pelé was also given that big cap worn by the Mexican. If you were in Qatar for the World Cup, or if you were following World Cup in Qatar, you would see Mexican putting on those big cap. That is their culture. As well, they gave Pelé after Brazil winning, they gave Pelé that thing. Right with. They made Pelé wear a Mexican hat and considered it cultural coexistence. But when Qatar did it, the hypocrisy sick West went crazy. Twitter user Tabo wrote. In contrast to the outrage of the British press, many Argentinian news outlets have highlighted the cultural significance of the Amir's gesture. Argentina newspaper Telam wrote, "The beast that Messi wore when lifting the cup is part of the Qatari and Arab culture. Its dedication in the Arab culture is similar to the gifting of the key to the city of Latin culture." Los Andes reported the Amir of Qatar has dressed Messi in the popular Qatari mantle that he wears himself. Video posted to social media after the match also showed Argentinian fans purchasing the clocks in Qatari market. Actually, whenever you would move around Souq Waqif in Qatar here, you would see a lot of people, not only Argentinians, a lot of people, even the British themselves, you'd see them wearing these Arabic mantles, Arabic clocks. Yeah, they loved the way how Arabs look. They loved the way how the Qataris put on. They would buy and buy. Most of them, even I think now, when you go to their homes, you find they have these clocks. They have these beasts. The World Cup opening ceremony, which drew praise as a showcase of Arab culture, was not shown on the television by the BBC. The state broadcaster also opted to omit Sunday's closing ceremony from its coverage. You see, negative coverage has also taken a more sinister form, with some media outlets publishing racist and xenophobia caricature of Arabs and Muslims as terrorist thieves, while others compared players from the Arab team to animals. You see, actually, this is really bad, especially in this World Cup. World Cup unites people, and for BBC, for a media house like BBC, it should be respected because it serves a wider number of people. So BBC, you should come and at least do something to your workers, to your employees, please, because when we do such a games here, we are looking at coexistence. How can we exist? How can different cultures meet and see how we can exist? Actually, those people who attended the game in Qatar, they were shown the best of the Islamic culture, the best of the Arab culture, not what the media always portray. Otherwise, I rest my case. In case this is your first time on this platform, please consider subscribing, hit on that notification bell. Then lastly, a lot of people embraced Islam during the World Cup just because of the way how the Arabs, the way how the Qataris were welcoming them, the way how the Qataris, actually the media portrays negative about Islam, about Arabs, about Qataris, just because I don't know why, but all in all, Arabs are very different, Qataris are very different, Muslims are very different from what the mainstream media, especially the Western media, portrays. Otherwise, I wish you the best. I wish you know all the what the media hides from camera and whatsoever. Then you can know what really Islam teaches. You can see how I'm putting on today. I'm putting on also a Qatari beast. I'm not a Qatari, but I also like it as a Muslim. I like it today, being a Friday. I have to put it on. MashaAllah, I'm from prayer right now. Otherwise, I wish you the best. See you in the next video.